It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the AMP Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Show.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You ready? Big day is here.
I'm so excited. The day is here. It's finally here. We're not nervous.
No.
Which is weird. And we have everything all ready to go, and we're like, what are we missing? But no, I'm ready. I'm so excited. I was telling Patricia how excited I am to see Creeper Jr. They're my favorite band ever. I'm going to be like their groupie one day, I swear. I swear.
They're kicking off the event tonight. So what is the event tonight?
Caps Off for a Cause. We're going to be celebrating our graduating interns, past and present. Everyone's graduating, honestly, at this point.
Sure.
And yeah, we're going to be raising funds for the Ant Media Futures Foundation. It's a nonprofit organization dedicating to educating and empowering students in media, communications, marketing, production. And yeah, it's going to be from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at Crazy Uncle Mike's. And gosh, if you haven't bought your ticket yet, buy your ticket. There should be a QR code somewhere.
Right there. They'll find it.
Somewhere. You can scan that QR code, or you can go to ampfutures.org to buy your tickets, or you can just buy them at the door. So, yeah.
You guys did such a great job. I know it's very organized in here tonight. Last May when we did it here, it was full chaos by this point. But we got smart. We're actually outsourcing it to Crazy Uncle Mike's. So come on out. The kids have worked really, really hard. Social media and newsletters and email blasts and everything they put into it. Gift baskets. We even got food from Whole Foods and Einstein's to hold you guys over. If that's enough bagels to hold you over it.
5 pounds of bagels.
I might even be more than that. What's up, Abdullah? Snacks?
No, it's just wanted to ask Sophie for
Oh,
something.
okay. But coming out, join us. They've worked super hard. Some great music. We've got Creeper Jr., The Pleasures, who've never played for us before, and John Justice Parker. And I think there's a surprise coming with John.
Ooh.
Freddie?
Yes,
We love surprises.
There's a surprise coming with John Justice Parker. So great things, great raffles. Dana Sardano is the MC of the night.
How exciting. It's going to be fantastic.
Are we still putting out the interns and their affirmations?
We have been, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So check that out. See what resonates with each of our crew members. They've come out so great. There's like selfie posters, and Max is going to be there taking pictures, and so many good things. Some networking, some fun. It'll be a nice night.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Ready to kick into summer.
I'm ready.
You ready for summer?
I'm so ready. Oh my goodness. When it was like continually being cold for what, in February or something like that, I was like, I need it to be 90 degrees. And now I'm kind of complaining that it's hot now.
Pretty hot
but
out.
I'd rather it be hot than cold. So
It's pretty hot. It's pretty quiet, but coming out, join us. And of course, it's Tuesday, which means we've got Laurina Anderson, our energy shifter, joining us, and Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society. You may see some of our crew. They're going to pop in and tell you what the whole foundation, everything means to them. And probably some gift baskets. Oh, Sure's chocolate, so yummy. Aroma Lisa. Some great food baskets, some great raffle items, and December 31st is the next car giveaway.
Oh, yes. How exciting. Chance to win an Audi.
An Audi.
Do we know what type of Audi?
It's on the ticket.
It's on the
It's on the
ticket. We're going to
ticket.
find out. So, yes, the raffle is for the Audi. Only $20 a ticket. Freddie told us it was a lot more, so when she told us it was 20, I thought, wow, it's on sale. Girl math.
What a steal. Bargain.
Girl math, because I thought it was more, and then she's like, no, it's 20. I thought, well, now I can buy more tickets.
How much did I say it was?
60.
60? It's never been 60.
We know, but you said because it's an Audi, it was more.
No. You see how women are.
Oh, okay.
Here we go again. See what they do. First of all, how are you? First of all, I said $60 so you buy 3 tickets.
You missed the 3.
20, 40, 60.
You didn't say that, though. You said the tickets are now $60.
I'm not saying anything. If I said 60, it's because I want you to buy 3.
Again, deny, and deny.
I don't really remember saying that.
I know you did, but Heather and I both heard it.
We heard it.
Yeah, but that doesn't really amount to
But all good stuff. All right, what else you got cooking? Anything else?
Nothing. We're just waiting. The anticipation is building.
Rolling into
I
it.
got a question. The affirmations?
Affirmations.
Affirmations. You're giving us certificates.
We're giving it superlatives.
Well,
Yeah.
An affirmation is what they all chose for themselves of what in the Ubuntu Girls Guide to Greatness resonates with them, like find joy. The superlatives are most likely to, and then the whole crew is voting on who gets the other who gets the superlatives.
Yeah.
So there's a running total right now. I don't know the answers yet. I don't know the winners, but we're going to find out by 1 o'clock. All submissions must be in.
so you are giving something away for the superlative?
Superlatives, like most likely to.
Is that a big word for you, Freddie?
Most likely to. The funniest thing is, people didn't know the real names in here. They knew everyone's nickname.
Yeah.
So we had to put real names
like,
next to the nickname.
Oh, my bad. So I had to go in and put all the nicknames.
Like
I
Peach
knew
is
the
Abigail,
nicknames.
Patricia's military,
I knew the nicknames, I didn't know the names.
Sophia's still Sophia.
Yeah, and then it's like some people don't have nicknames, or
Sophia?
Freddie doesn't even call me Mona Lisa really that
I
much
know,
anymore.
you're still
So I was just
You're
Heather.
Heather now.
No,
Crazy.
I can call you Mona Lisa.
Not really, not anymore.
I just learned your name. Sophia I don't give a nickname to because I'm a little afraid of her.
Why?
Just
Don't even. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we've got Laurina Anderson, the energy shifter. What are we talking about today, Laurina?
We're going to talk about the selves.
The selves?
Selves. Yes.
Okay.
the
More to
self.
come. We're going to talk about the
Selves.
selves. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Finding the world's best coffee. Nothing can stop Don Pablo from getting you the rarest coffees. Traveling across continents, climbing the highest mountains, overcoming immense obstacles, all for the quest of greatness. Experience this excitement with every sip.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by two friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
Looking for a night out that actually gives back? AMP Media Futures Foundation presents Caps Off for a Cause. Join us at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Enjoy drinks, light bites, live entertainment, and real connection. May 12th, 5 to 7:30 p.m. Tickets are just $36 donation. Spots are limited, so grab yours now. Sponsor opportunities are available.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
Do a search on how to get out of credit card debt, and you'll find everything from crazy promises to ways you can try to do it yourself. Many of those ideas just don't work, and they leave you broker than you were. Here's some advice. Call our debt helpline. In a quick and free 5-minute conversation, our experts will listen to you and learn about how much credit card debt you have, what your goals are, and then show you the right solution to help you get out of credit card debt with one new simple, affordable payment. The credit card companies make available special programs to help if you're struggling. All it takes for you to finally get out of credit card debt is one quick, free phone call. So please call right now.
800-515-6348. 800-515-6348. 800-515-6348. That's 800-515-6348. Paid for by the Debt Helpline.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Today is May 12th, and that means it's National Nutty Fudge Day. It's the ultimate excuse to dive into the rich, creamy, and wonderful, crunchy world of chocolate fudge loaded with nuts. Whether you love walnuts, pecans, or almonds, this day is all about pairing that smooth texture of chocolate with the perfect nutty crunch. So grab a slice, share with a friend, and show off your favorite flavors. Get your nutty fix today.
All right, we're back.
National Nutty Fudge Day.
You and Heather did not come off. I mean, she's more than you, but they didn't come up excited. Like, wow.
Wow. We've been so excited building up to this whole
I
event.
think you're exhausted. I think you're poof.
I'm not exhausted. I feel like
energy shifter can shift you.
I'm not exhausted. I just feel like, I don't know, calm about the whole thing, which is so unlike me. I know.
It's eerie because something's missing. Chaos is missing.
Well, I had a little bit of chaos, but we were here late last night. I was doing all the superlatives and
even that had no chaos.
You know why? We have a lot of people coming to help us. Socially Funded is coming, and they're bringing the silent auctions, so we're not doing that ourselves.
Socially Funded is coming? You never told me that. You know, you and Heather, you guys don't tell me nothing.
I don't think you listen.
Who else is coming?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, right. Like the $60 tickets. Yeah, I don't listen. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's because they're 20.
Yeah.
Socially Funded's coming. They've got some great memorabilia for silent auction items. We've got Dana Sardano, and she's leading the pack of the whole event. And she's got the Ubuntu Growth Guide to Greatness. She's got some great little raffle items for the great girls. Wendy B has donated some amazing energy grids, intentional grids. She's going to be there. We've got some readings, some great restaurants, activities, a whole lot of good stuff, music and networking.
You guys are just so calm because you got your energy shifted, you got a Ubuntu, whatever.
I think we're just,
you got all that stuff
we're
going
prepared.
On.
We've got all the things in place.
These ladies should be in front of the armed forces.
We've got our foundation. We've got our credit card processing. I went to the bank last week. I've sort of spread it out over 6 weeks.
Mugged, but okay.
Wow. No, I think we're good until I get there.
Like I said, chaos is missing.
We even have the dongle. Is it in your pocket?
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
What pocket? Heather, you have the dongle?
Yeah, it's somewhere.
She had it last.
and that's.
She had it in her fingerprints.
I know where it is. Don't worry about it.
No, she don't. She's looking at in the dongle that we need. I think it's in the back where you were saying.
I think I did put it in my bag.
The things that we need to, and we need a 1/4 inch. Other than that, I think we're pretty good.
And 4 lights.
And 4 lights. And Max is bringing lights. We've subbed it all out to the community, so we don't have to all do it ourselves. So it makes a huge difference to have support.
And if you have anxiety, seek out the energy shifter. She'll straighten you out.
She's got it.
See, it's already working.
All right, so Laurina's here. What are we talking about today?
Today we're going to speak about the selves, meaning self-awareness, self-confidence, self-trust, self-worth, and there's a couple other ones in there too. Self-love is a huge one. So we're going to be speaking about those and how they interact with our relationships, but first and foremost, the relationship for ourselves as well.
All right, so the selves we're going to talk about. You ready for that? Love yourself first, always. It's like that oxygen mask thing. Although I think I would totally fail at that on an airplane. I would totally put it on my kids first. Anyway, just saying. As a mom, I think I'm not a buy-in on that one.
Your kids, I would put it on me for everybody has to wait.
Yeah. Wow. All right, let's roll our intro.
This portion of the Brooklyn Cafe Show is brought to you by Laurina Anderson, the Energy Boss.
Hi, welcome. I'm Laurina Anderson, known as the Energy Shifter. And today, I'd really like to discuss the importance of self. You know, we're so busy taking care of everyone else and doing everything for everyone else. But this time, what I'd really like to do is center on who you are, on ourselves. Because without ourselves and understanding how we function, we can't really help anybody else. So one of the things that we want to talk about is, how about self-respect? You know, we hear so much about out in society how somebody hasn't given us respect. However, what's really important is, how do we respect ourselves? How do we live up to what we say we're going to do, how we're going to show up, how we're going to take good care of ourselves? All of that is so important in self-respect. But we also have to add in self-discipline. Self-discipline is kind of like the really, really important for your future self. Because what you're doing is that you're putting things into place so that your future self can experience the self-love or the self-trust or your goals, your ambitions, your drive, what you want to accomplish. So you really need that self-discipline so that you don't allow yourself to come off the track. So, and all that comes with self-awareness, you know, self-actualization. What is it that you want to do? Where do you want to go? What do you need to put into place? What are your goals? How are you going to hold yourself accountable? Because that's all part of self-discipline as well, is holding yourself accountable and then following through. You know, so often we expect everybody else to be very disciplined in what they say or honor what they say. So we have to take a look on the inside and say, okay, how are we talking to ourselves? What are we putting into place where we need to hold ourselves accountable? One of the other things too is self-worth. You know, one of the biggest things that I notice in my business is a lot of people come to me and they don't understand their own value and their self-worth. You know, a lot of times it's like, yeah, these are the big ones. I'm not good enough. I don't have what it takes. I'm damaged. I'm unlovable. Nothing I do is right. Well, all of those are those held beliefs that continually show up because our beliefs are always going to show us where the wounds are. Because my point is that you have everything that it takes. You lack nothing. Everything. If you have a passion inside of you and a purpose and a calling, you've got everything that it takes. All we have to do is access it, which means that we have to really start dissolving and releasing any of those negative beliefs that hold you back, because it is wanting you to show up in your passion for your purpose and your calling. We talked about that last week. You know, your passion is your awakening. Your purpose organizes everything, and your calling is something that claims you. However, we also need to take a look at that self-worth. How about self-trust? Do you trust yourself in being able to follow through? Because when you trust yourself, then you trust others as well. Whatever you do on the inside is a reflection of what you're going to see on the outside. You know, one of the crazy examples that I have is, you know, we don't like what we see out here. And so this is our mirror. When we stand up to that mirror and we go, no, this is not good. No, I'm not getting whatever I want. So we go up to the mirror, and we pick up the comb, and we start combing the mirror. Oh yeah, that's going to really work. What changes? Absolutely nothing. That's why it's so important for you to go on the inside and notice what needs to change on the inside, what beliefs need to change. The other thing also is self-love. When you allow yourself self-awareness, the self-worth, the self-discipline, the self-trust, you come into this place, self-respect and self-discipline. I said discipline. You come into this place of self-love. And, you know, there's this adage that you can't love anybody outside of yourself if you don't love yourself first. I think that Dawn was talking about how she's going to put the oxygen mask on her kids first before she puts it on herself. Well, we can't do that. We have to do it for ourselves first so that we can then allow that energy to go to the next person and the next person and the next person, because it's a ripple effect. What we do for ourselves then goes to the next. And that person then has also the confidence, self-confidence, to be able to share what they have got and move that forward. And that it goes from that person to the next person to the next person. So you're not only affecting the person that you're seeing right in front of you, you are also giving permission for that person to share and the next person to share. It's really quite amazing when you allow yourself to understand your value and your worth, which builds your self-confidence, which means that you can take on your goals, you can achieve your goals. Self-discipline that allows you to create your future self in the present moment. And also the self-awareness that you have everything that it takes on the inside. And if you are feeling depleted, if you don't feel as if you can achieve those goals, if you feel as if your self-worth and your self-confidence is not giving you self-esteem, because that's another big one, give me a call. Okay, I'm available. I want to help you. I want to allow those doors to open for you. So call me at my office, 954-647-5525, or email me at la@ishiftyourenergy.com, because I'm here for you and I want to help. Thanks.
Interesting subject matter today.
I think it changes, at least self-love for me. I want to ask Patricia, from being in my 20s up to where I am now, as you evolve and your life evolves, I think your perception of yourself hopefully evolves for the better, more self-love.
Well, I think that's also very interesting, because when we're growing up, when we're little toddlers and 5-year-olds and 10-year-olds, we don't really know who we are. We're always looking to our parents to reflect that back to us. So that's usually when, we get the positives, we get the love, we feel very important. But then as we are interacting with our peers, and or if our parents say something like, "What's the matter with you? Are you stupid or something? Why can't you do this?" We start incorporating and imprinting that message within us. And that's kind of how our own self-worth starts. Not good enough. I couldn't do it on my own. But you are absolutely right. It starts when you're younger, and then your perception of who you are as you're growing and as different circumstances are coming in, that experience allows you then to identify, okay, what is it that, what am I doing? How am I manifesting? What is it that I want more in life? But you're right. So yeah, I'd love to hear Patricia's insight. Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Growing up and just entering my 20s, I'm very more mindful of who I am and who I am to people. I definitely want to obviously have a positive impact and have a positive image of myself as well. I think being in your 20s is really the trial and error. It's like, okay, I'm gonna try this. Okay, maybe not. Try this, maybe not. I really am figuring out who I am. And
who are you using to give you that feedback?
Definitely my peers.
Okay.
I feel like in college you meet so many different people and so many different people of selves and what they present to yourself. So it's like you just meet so many personalities and so many just different energies as well. And it's very a learning process and exposure, a lot of exposure. Yes. And it's very it gives you so many lessons. You run into so many people, you learn so many lessons from different people, and you choose to take what you want and move forward.
Yeah, what feeds you? What feeds your soul?
That's a good question. I'm
sorry.
I don't know. No. I think what feeds my soul is definitely just love. I love love. Family love, friendship love, relationship love. anything.
How about self-love, girl?
And self-love as well.
Talking about
I feel like I'm learning more self-love. That's another thing in my 20s. It's very prioritizing myself because that is important, as you said.
It's interesting because at their age, the group of them, they're beginning to discover that it's okay to feel like self-love, because like you said, they reflect so much off their parents or whoever they were around when they went to school. You can see the transformation, and sometimes it's good and sometimes they slip back, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it slips back. I love irking them on because it takes them out of their comfort level, and then they defend themselves in a whole different slew of things. You know, some are gladiators, some just withdraw, some just say, you know, mind your business, like Heather. She says whatever. But you could tell that the transformation is there.
Yes.
And they're coming forward to learning more and trusting themselves and trusting that it's okay to feel that way.
Yes.
But I know people of my age that never developed. They stayed withdrawn. They've stayed. And it's very difficult to get along in anything when they're doing business. Doing that's
right.
difficult. That's hard.
Well, those pillars are, I mean, those selves that we are, you know, developing, those are the pillars that allow us then to move forward in whatever we experience and whatever type of life that we want to create for ourselves. And you're right, you know, sometimes you have the peers that come in and you go, ooh, no, don't, not healthy, not something that I want to, you know, deal with. And then the other is, wow, this really feels good. So, you know, that's another piece of this. Allowing ourselves to experience feeling, you know, because everything that you've ever done is based on a feeling. And you either want to feel more of this or you sure as heck don't want to feel any more of that. So it's being able to identify and distinguish each of these individuals and the energy that they bring. But we do that, and as you said, Freddie, that, you know, some people have never developed that because they live up in their head. Well, this thing has no feeling. This thing has thoughts, you know, and we have thoughts, but we're not our thoughts.
100%. It's funny, Dawn, because you express yourself really, really well. You got a master's, you're educated, you express yourself really, really well. These two ladies here to my left express themselves really, really well. Sometimes if you have difficulty expressing how you feel, you begin to think that you're less than. You begin to withdraw.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I've noticed. And my sister used to say to her, Mimi, you have 2 masters. Why aren't you a good public speaker? That was the worst thing in the world I had to tell her.
Wow.
But she never got away from this development.
Right.
My sister's older than me, and she still has not. She's better at it. She's just not comfortable with it. But when you are able to express your feelings the way you just did, some of the things that you do, it still amazes me. Because you look like you read off a teleprompter. It rolls off your head. You present it. It's clean. There's no flaws. I'm the opposite.
Not really.
I am. Now, I'm an NYU graduate, okay? I did really well in school, but I already know my limitations with the English language.
I think you make some of that up,
I
though.
do. Because I have
know.
blanks in my vocabulary. And I'm being very honest. I don't express myself as clearly as you do. So I use more emotional touch. I use other things that I've learned.
You use your ideologies.
I use that too. Sometimes I use words that I don't even understand.
I know.
But I do it and I get my point across. Again, part of delivery. That's one of the things that I love about what this lady does. You're not only the energy shifter, but you present it so people understand. And you got to be able to understand change. If you can't understand change, you're never going to attempt to do it.
You have to allow change, you know, because we weren't here to just stay in our little mold and now move forward. But one other thing I wanted to really honor you about is self-honesty. Because self-honesty then allows you to be able to look at yourself and say, okay, where is it that I'm not showing up? What am I saying? Where am I coming from? Am I coming from ego or am I coming from spirit? because there's a huge difference. You know, ego wants to pat yourself on the back, and then it tells you what a piece of, you know, caca you are. Where your spirit is something that you came into this world with, that it's passion, and it's your sharing, you know, it's your calling, it's who you are. So it's so important to have that self-honesty as well, because that's one of the pillars.
But there's self-honesty, and then there's self-deprecation.
Yeah, of course there is.
Which is more, I think, than self-honesty, because you start believing in the deprecation and the I'm less than the I'm more than. Oh, how can I be impactful? Oh, I'm really not that important. But if I were to talk to Patricia, and I would totally say, but you are amazing. And then I say, well, why would you treat yourself any less than you would treat your good friend?
Exactly. And you bring up a great point, because the other thing that you want to do is say, how do you talk to yourself? What's your internal conversation? Are you self-deprecation? Very, very well said. Or are you supporting yourself? Are you showing yourself love? Are you self-love is also compassion, you know, for who you are and how you show up. So it's those things also, you know, and when you have compassion for yourself, you have compassion for others as well. But it's also discerning, you know, what makes me feel good, what's going to allow me to grow into all that I know I can be. And that's where mentors come in really, really important. And that's exactly what the two of you have been doing with your interns, is that you've been mentoring them. You've opened up their ability to really see that there's so much more of, not only of life, but of them.
When I see, Heather and I were teasing that it's so calm right now, it's because she has been my left hand and my right arm through this entire process. It's, we need to do this. I already started working on it. Okay, send me this and I'll finish that, and we go from there. I couldn't have done this alone. She might have been able to do it alone. I couldn't have done it alone. You know, and then Sophia, then she'll be running production while I'm in the back printing a certificate, and Heather's doing a MailChimp, and she's setting the board. It takes an entire village to do everything that we do, and we've gotten to the point with this crew, even though it's smaller today than it was last week, this crew is small but mighty, and they're focused. And sometimes when you have 20 people in here, you're trying to fill in gaps that don't exist yet to give them things to learn. When this crew, there may be more to do, but they're so efficient in what they need to do.
You've taught them well.
Well, they're teaching themselves. I watched Joseph try to figure out how to add another camera in, so it's a new program. And she ran board this morning, and Heather came in and did her thing, and Gabe is doing it. Like, they're self-motivated now, and even after 6 weeks of being here, they know what they need to do. They sit down and they do what they're doing, and it's not, I got nothing to do today, and they're sitting scrolling on their phones. They're small and mighty, and it's amazing, which is why today is just flowing. So beautiful, thank you, God, and the energy, because they know what they're doing.
Well, they're shifting.
They're shifting their energy, there you go.
What they learn to what they know they can do.
Yes.
It's a big difference. And I'm still waiting for the day that they say, okay, we got this. Just get out of the way.
They'll do that tonight.
I think they said that already.
I think that'll be tonight.
I'm noticing head nods, you know, going, yeah, no, we got it covered already.
I just try. I stay in the back. And if Dawn doesn't say, Freddie, I need you for something, I don't move. I stay out of their way. I stay out of the production way. I stay out of the ways of wires. Now, there was a time when I used to take a camera home with me because I'm afraid they were going to break it.
Oh, no.
Okay, but now...
Well, not this crew.
No, not this crew.
Okay.
So many crews that come along. Yeah. And every crew begins at the same level.
Yep.
They begin to grow and rise. Some grow faster. Some get better at what they do. We got guys in there doing production and camera work and commercials, and I'm looking at them, looking at what Gabe put up there. Tremendous.
Yeah. Yes.
Tremendous. So it's rewarding to see that it is working. It does work.
And that's the impact that you both make here, is that you give them the opportunity to understand who they are, the capabilities that they have, the abilities that they have, and then you allow that to come to fruition. You put them to work and they love it. And when you love something, you just want to do some more and more and more and more. So
well, tonight there's going to be a couple of the OGs are coming. So I'm going to propose to the group that we have an alumni, start an alumni.
So what is an OG? Just for us dummies that don't know, you know.
The original guard.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's like the original gangster.
Okay.
Or that.
But I want to do an alumni where I would like them to stay with AMP, the cafe, whatever, for the rest of their lives. So I want to do something, maybe have a pin, have a day throughout the year to throw a party for the alumni party. Why not? We do it in high school. We do it in college. Businesses do it. Why aren't we doing it?
You are going to do it. You are going to do it.
We just got to reach out to them and let them know just to come and hold a glass up of wine for one show, and that's it.
And the other thing, too, is to see where they are now.
I'm dying to find.
I know. As you're talking, I was sitting there going,
dad.
oh my gosh, after they graduate out of here, what have you done? How have you put what you've learned into place? And sometimes it might not even be in this industry. It might be in another industry, but you've taught them self-discipline and how to continue their training, how to show up for themselves. That's so big.
Well, it's all about that shift,
It's all about the shift, babe.
If they believe and it's working and they keep growing and they keep going, and that's why tonight's going to be a couple of surprises, a couple of ambassadors, people who came into this thing not knowing left from right, and they're the ambassadors because they've been leading the way. It's because of Abdullah and Commissioner. Kids like that.
Chloe.
And Chloe.
Oh, Chloe.
Chloe's coming.
Oh, good.
What about Wheelie in the wheelchair?
Royce.
Rosie, all right, Rosie. It's amazing. All these
Wheelie.
pieces. Well, that's what I used to call her, right?
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. But the amazing thing is that we learn from them what's needed, how to take what they give us, and let's make it better. So shifting does exist. It really does. If you buy in and you listen and you give it 3 months, you'll see a big difference in your life.
Well, you know what they say. Shift happens.
Yeah.
Shift happens.
You have no other choice. Because we're all here to grow and evolve into who we are and what we know we're capable of. But you've opened those doors for all of the interns to be able to really understand that they've got what it takes. They lack nothing.
Well, we've added also, it's not only us, but we've added people like the shifter here and Dana and things of that nature, so that they can pick and choose the pieces that are important to them. Things that they hear, things that they see, things that they feel.
Wisdom.
Paintings,
Wisdom.
even wisdom.
Yeah.
If they take it, because you can take a horse to water and you can't make it drink, but you can sure as hell make it seem that water looks pretty good. Let me get a shot of that. Let me get a shot of that. And if you make it so that they try, if they try it, that's all you got to do. And things will
just
happen.
taste it.
Yeah.
Just taste it.
And things will happen.
Yes.
That's the amazing thing. It may take you 4 years, or in some cases it may take longer, like doing the book. But the object of the game is still the same. If you believe, it will happen.
Yes. You just have to identify what you believe.
Yeah, that'll come. Sometimes, and there are mentors to help you do that too.
Mentors. All right, let's take a commercial break. More to come on the other side of the break. We'll be right back.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
Welcome to La Mesa Cafe Bistro, where every cup has a story. From freshly brewed coffee to comforting, flavorful dishes, it's the perfect place to slow down and savor the moment. Open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Tuesday to Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday and Monday. Stop by and taste the difference at 48 Northeast 1st Avenue in Boca Raton.
Looking for great coffee and a place to unwind? Come to Tiki Coffee and Desserts. We serve gourmet coffee made fresh, rich espresso, smooth lattes, and handcrafted specialty drinks made just the way you like them. Pair it with one of our delicious desserts, from creamy cheesecakes to fresh pastries and sweet treats made to satisfy every craving. No matter what you're in the mood for, you can trust that it's been prepared with care and quality ingredients. Enjoy a warm, welcoming atmosphere where our friendly staff make you feel right at home the moment you walk in. Whether you're meeting friends, taking a break, getting some work done, or simply treating yourself, Tiki Coffee and Desserts is the perfect stop. Don't miss out on an irresistible experience you'll want to come back to again and again. Tiki Coffee and Desserts, the hottest new coffee shop in Boca.
At AM2TV, we don't just create content, we produce experiences. From concept to final cut, we bring your vision to life with cinematic quality and precision. Whether it's music videos, branded content, or live productions, we make it stand out. AM2TV, where your vision gets amplified.
What is Recover Now? It's a movement to get clean and sober, started by you, friends and family members, or maybe even the person suffering from an alcohol or drug problem. Recover Now is a free service that helps people find treatment facilities covered by private insurance to help them start the road to recovery and succeed. If you or a loved one wants to recover now, call this number. It's a free call. Many of our treatment counselors have been exactly where you are, and they know what you're going through and how to help you get where you want to be. And that is on the road to recovery. With one free phone call, my specialist will check your insurance and help you get the best treatment for your needs. Remember, get clean, get sober. Use Recover Now as your free service. Here's the number.
800-413-8365. 800-413-8365. 800-413-8365. That's 800-413-8365.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I don't know if Helen Archer is coming in.
I don't know. I texted her, but we'll see. But part of the reason the event is today is because Helen said the event should be today. So it is. And here we go.
If it is written, it to be done.
So what have you learned while you've been here, Patricia?
Don't be looking over there.
I didn't say anything yet, but I've learned a lot. I agree with the mentor statement where I feel like Dawn and Freddie have instilled a lot of self-confidence in me. I feel like I'm very more confident with putting my ideas out there and executing things my way. And I'm doing what I love, and it's always fun. And I like how it's something different every day. And I'm really excited for tonight if you come and support us interns. And it's gonna be fun. It's good energy. Good energy.
Well, I just learned today that we get to keep her for a little longer.
Oh, good.
So now her brain belongs to me.
Wonderful. You got a lot of brains you got this summer.
Her brain belongs to me. Fonzie, Brooklyn's name belongs to me.
Joseph.
My brain belongs to him.
Joseph, I don't know if his brain belongs to me. I don't know if I want his brain because he's a Phillies fan.
Joseph, you got Gabe, you got...
Gabe I want.
Abdullah,
Joseph, I don't know.
Gordon.
Abdullah sometimes. Gordon, the commission I always want. But it's just this whole cycle. And I have plans for this lady.
You know what's so fun? I'm listening to you say we give you guys the confidence to be. Yeah. We just say what we see.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't see it.
You know, it's like the wizard. He always had a heart and he always had a brain. The way they just thought they didn't see it. But you walked in here so organized and so on the ball. Sophia too, she's another one that I look at her, I'm like, she's got this all. I don't know what she thinks in her mind, but to us she does. Sophia, you got this?
She always got
this. Yeah, she's nodding her head, yes.
She's on point. And there's got to be a signal that we have to do to let them know, you see, there it is. There are points of brilliance that happen. And sometimes you sit back and you go, and there it is, you know. But they don't acknowledge it. They just do it, and then they do it.
They don't think anything different, though, because that's just who they are.
Exactly.
You know, and so that just comes really, really quick and very fast, and it's like second nature, you know. And so, yes, you're right. I would love that. Something that all of a sudden, when you have this moment of brilliance, to go, that was good, awesome. You know, we really appreciate you and who you are and what you do. Thank you so much for everything, you know. And I think all of that is so important because we don't thank ourselves enough. You know, it's very easy for us to take in the negative, but boy, I gotta tell you, when somebody comes in with a positive, it's really tough. You know, that's why I tell, you know, one of the things I say, tell me something that's really great about you.
I don't know.
That's my whole point, see? And here, Freddie and Dawn, they see that brilliance in you as soon as you walked in. But the important thing is to own it. Own your brilliance, but from your spirit, not from your ego. You know that you've got everything that it takes. So tell me again, what's special about you? Breathe. You're suffocating. You're just holding your breath. Breathe, girl.
I don't know. Can't think of.
Well, I'll give you one. I thought that you did a fantastic job with Ella, Cinderella. Cinderella needed a little hand-holding, friendship-wise. She needed some things, and you teamed up with her, and you became the discipline for her. And even though she was always late, forgot the camera, forgot this, forgot that, you let her know. But you did it in a different way where she wasn't intimidated or angered or took a step back. And she took a step forward. And she kept forward. And she got better. And then she started sharing toast with Heather. And her and Mona Lisa had a moment.
And then they added an egg to it.
And they put an egg to it. And she got better. And she went back to Chicago because if she was here, you were the right medicine for her. Now, you didn't see it because you're just being friends with her. And you're trying to tell her, okay, let's do this. They had a podcast that they were going to do together. Now, I came up with a solution. You could still do your podcast with her via the mix. Yeah. So she could be on the screen with you, and the two of you could still do it. Yeah. And I think that she will welcome that coming from you. See, you reached her differently than Dawn and I could have. And that is a gift.
But that's part of this whole opportunity, I think, is we inspire our own generations. Right? Your generation, you all inspire each other. You may look to us, our age group, for mentorship or direction, but ultimately each generation inspires themselves. And that's what I think is so powerful about the program here. It's like when I used to teach, you would see, we would have everyone of all abilities in one classroom back when they weren't only integrating it. And you would see those kids that had Down syndrome, those kids that had ADHD, were looking up to the kids in the same class that operated in a certain way, but then the kids with Down syndrome were so loving and happy, then they looked, wow, I can be happy and I can find fun and love that way. So everyone learns from each other based on their abilities.
Yeah, but they gotta have the ability to do. You take Gato, Andrew, everybody knows.
Everyone has an ability. It's what is your ability?
But you have to put it forward.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe it's the ability to make friends.
She could have said to Ella, hey, how are you? And that'll be the end of it. She didn't. She took Ella under her wing and she said, okay, meet me here. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do the podcast. Let's communicate. She took the step forward.
Well, I liked your honesty today when you said, can you show me how to post the show? It didn't go live. Because that took a lot of guts to wait for the whole thing to end and then say it never happened. Because you could have just not said anything. And we wouldn't have known until we found out. That's happened before.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And then we go, what happened at the show? I don't know. And then he says, who was on sound? I don't know. Who was on board? We used to have people sign off on who ran board and sound every show. Because that would happen a lot. And no one would take accountability for it not happening. So you took accountability, we put it out, and
you learn
no
from
problem.
It. You know, there was a reason that it didn't work, and you go from there. But when people, they're afraid not to succeed, they don't want to make a mistake, that's when you have issues.
Right.
That's the hardest ball player for me to teach how to play the game, is the guy who's trying to be perfect, and they're afraid not to make mistakes. You got to make mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, then I'm going to worry about you.
Yeah, you never learn. So tell me again, what's special about you? After all that, you've heard all the feedback and everything coming to you. Tell me, what makes you special?
This is so hard. I'm like this.
But this is good, and I want the other two girls too, Heather and Sophia, to answer that for themselves as well. Because when we have the ability of identifying what makes us who we are, then we can allow that to shine even brighter instead of hiding it. And that also builds your self-esteem and your self-confidence to be able to go out into the world, to be all that you can be.
I think the thing that comes to mind is like the ability to like, I can admit when I'm wrong or when I made a mistake, and I seek critique. Like, I'm not afraid of it. I'll take it and do better.
Well, I think what I love is that you said self-critique, not self-criticism. There's a huge difference. God, I can't even say it. I think I brushed my teeth today and they won't work for me. Critiquing yourself allows you to grow. It is an expansive energy. When there's self-criticizing, that's very tight, it's very contracted, and nobody really learns from that. But that's very admirable that you can have that ability of not taking it personally, but allowing yourself to understand, oh, this is where I might need to grow. You know, I don't believe in mistakes. I believe in growth opportunities. So good for you.
Excellent.
All right, we're going to ask the other girls?
Yes.
Good.
Do they have a camera on them?
No, she used up the camera.
They don't have a camera, but they have mics.
You can put mics
Okay.
I think. You guys have a mic? No mics or cameras. All right, we can pass over Patricia's mic, Freddie.
You got it, huh? Guess what? Now you got a
Now I
mic.
got a mic.
Okay, I guess I'll go first.
You go first.
What was the question?
What makes you special?
I feel like what makes me special is that I'm hardworking.
Okay.
And resilient.
Beautiful. What does that feel like?
Feels like like, where do I feel it in my body, or like
What does it feel like first?
Feels like a drive in me.
Okay. And then where do you feel it in the body? Yes.
I guess in my core.
Good.
Yes.
Because that's what I want you to continue putting more energy into, is that core. Because when you do, then it allows everything to open up then for you. And you have more self-confidence, more self-worth, and that's going to be your stepping stones into your career.
I don't
It's complicated, I know.
I didn't realize
we were trying to move cameras around, but it got a little too complicated.
You can come sit on my chair here.
It's all good. No, you guys are on. You're good. I've already been on camera. I would say I love how compassionate I am and ambitious.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I love that. And what does it feel like that you're compassionate and ambitious?
It feels, I guess, like with my compassion, I love how I can really be there for anyone who needs it, and I can put myself in other people's shoes and be very empathetic and understanding of certain situations that they may be going through. It's just, it makes it easier for me to relate to people and make those connections, because I love making connections with people. And ambition, I mean, it's, I guess, like my main driving factor of what it is that I do and why I do the things I do. So it's like, it's my grit, it's my kind of just my fire, I guess.
Yeah, your fire.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Where do you feel it in your body then?
My ambition?
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah,
I would say like my hands and my feet.
Okay.
I don't know, like, because that's
wherever you feel
like,
it is perfect.
Like tingly,
yeah,
if you will.
Beautiful.
So.
And you know something that's really exciting, because I teach people how to access their energy field, and through breathing. So once I have them starting to breathe and everything, their hands start tingling because they've accessed that internal energy field. So what you're talking about then is that you have the ability of accessing that internal energy field, and that's what motivates you. That's what gives you the drive and how you use that drive. Fabulous. And then with compassion. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful.
Pretty cool, huh? Things you never knew.
I learn every day.
Do you?
I do.
What'd you learn today?
I learned that people in here, you know how I used to go around the room and ask, are you the best? And then they used to say, well, there's only better, there's this. And we went through this whole story. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I said, forget about all that. You're the best at what you do. You gotta start there.
Own it.
You gotta own it. It says, I am the best. And if somebody wants to say you're not, that's their opinion. But you gotta feel it. And so they used to tell me, I could be better and this. They used to use the logic thinking behind it. And I used to say, you know what, do me a favor, become illogical.
Yeah.
Forget about the logic. Forget about what you've been taught. Just go with your gut.
Yes.
And be the best. I learned this business when I was in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so do you. And the object of the game is that when you learn over the years that you're going to make mistakes.
Growth opportunities.
Michael Jordan is the one that taught me that. He says, you take more shots, you score more points. So you take shots. You ain't got to be perfect, but you got to be present. Because if you're not present, then you're never going to make it.
Right.
So don't worry about it. Learn. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. That's why you're here. That's what it's all about. And she has that get up and go. She's like that.
Yeah, the drive.
Consistently is, for me, is where I see that Heather, if Heather were to maintain a consistent balance to it, Heather would be dangerous.
In a good way.
In a great way. I'm serious. Heather would be dangerous.
Make it good, honey. Dangerous.
She would be dangerous. Heather,
she's got that fire, though. She said she's got fire.
She does. She does. And when she brings it, she brings it. And she's young. So she's still learning that sometimes you run into walls and things do happen. You just gotta, don't panic. Just keep going. It's gonna work out.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen for you.
That's where the story of the phoenix comes from.
Out of the ashes?
Out of the ashes, honey. I've been in the ashes many times, but yeah, coming out of the ashes.
If you
fly
sit with
again.
Andrew, he'll tell you a funny story about himself. Because he doesn't think that he's that good. He doesn't think it. And that keeps him motivated to keep trying. But he's one of the best. And that isn't me saying this. This is his peers saying it. This is people who we work with saying it. These are people who've met him for one time. These are my sons. This is Gio saying it. He's one of the best. Josh, who is one of the best, is saying it. And he's good, but he doesn't acknowledge it that way. He loves to teach. He loves to be here. He loves to do the things he does. And today we'll have that conversation again like we had last year.
We get to be with all of them tonight, which is pretty exciting. And I love that you asked them the question for themselves.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Because they don't
they have to. They have to own it. Yes.
But they don't share it. We don't ask it. They don't share it. Freddie asks a lot, what are you the best at what you do? But getting them to answer the question is not always easy. So I thank you for that, because we get to hear things that it's great to hear what they had to say. Her compassion and her ambition. I love that.
Let's see if they can keep it going.
Yep, and so, yeah. Well, you know something, that's the other thing. Once you own that within yourself, you feel it in your body, you put more attention into it, right? It's gonna grow. It's not gonna stop. The only thing that's gonna stop is when you let ego come in. Because the ego will turn around and tell you, oh, Karen, really not that good. You know, I don't know what's wrong. Come on, stop patting yourself on the back. Where it's like, okay, stop ego. Let's go into your spirit. You decided to come into this world with certain talents, certain skill sets, the way of being, and how you portray that to others. And that needs to be honored and acknowledged, because you co-created that with Source or God or Universe or whoever you want to call it, right? You created that to come into this world to allow that to shine. And what you're doing right now is beginning to understand who you really are in this world and what makes a difference for you. And how, when you know what makes a difference for you, then all of a sudden you start making a difference in other people's lives. You're a mentor. You're turning around talking about Freddie and Dawn being mentors to you, and here you are a mentor, not only to them, but to
they all are. They're all mentors to each other, which is really amazing to see how they They teach. They continually teach. I know Heather was teaching you today the newsletter. And I know Sophia teaches them production. And when she wasn't here, to see Joseph go around and start teaching the others was because it was this trickle-down effect. All I had to do was
I like ripple effect better than trickle down.
Or ripple. All I had to do was get a camera online for them, and they had everything else set up today, which was remarkable. It goes because they've all taught each other what they've taught each other.
But you don't know how to handle it, though. You're sitting there going, "Oh my God, it's too smooth. It's too easy. There's no chaos. There's no drama. What's wrong?"
we have plenty, but right now we're all breathing, which is really great. All right, should we wrap this up?
Are you going to faint?
No, I'm breathing. I'm good.
Good. Yeah, let's wrap it up.
I'm good. All right, how do people reach you?
Oh, you can reach me at my office. My office number is 954-647, I have to remember myself here, 5525, or give me an email, and that is la@ishiftyourenergy.com. Visit my website, which is ishiftyourenergy.com, and just remember, shift happens, and when shift hits the fan, I'm your plan.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
And please join us tonight. Tonight's the night. They've worked so hard, and to hear it from their mouths that they're excited about tonight is amazing, because sometimes I lose sight of the fact. I don't lose sight of what it's for. I wonder if they're really interested. And when she says, "I'm excited," and the new girl from today says, "I'm excited," and see Heather come in happy, and I'm like, wow,
Sophia,
to know that it makes a difference in your lives, which is the whole idea of why we're even doing the foundation, is to make a difference for you all, and that it actually is working, then what do I have to be stressed out about?
Well, it's remarkable because you walk around thinking that the other shoe is going to fall. You walk around thinking that we'll go wrong, and you look on the horizon to see where the storm is. And there is no storm. You're creating the storm. You take off your shoes and walk barefoot if you have to. Don't worry about things
Dance
going
in the
wrong.
rain.
Dance in the rain, but don't worry about it. Walk with the pain, and the pain will go away. Problem comes up, you resolve it. Don't look for it half empty, half full glass. Just get another glass.
You know what I love is that some of their parents are coming tonight.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And when I've seen the ticket sales come through for their parents, it means they invited their parents, because I don't know if the parents watch this. And to see the parents comment, they're so proud of their kids' progress. It's like, wow, it's just really nice to know that they've got the same support at home that I hope they feel that they have here with us.
We're going to show them today.
And they're going to see it tonight, because that's what it's all about. You worked with Chloe last time.
Oh my God, Chloe was amazing. What she had accomplished was just...
She graduated on Saturday.
Did she?
She did, so she's
my
coming back.
goodness. She's absolutely adorable and strong. I mean, for a young girl like this, she's on the spectrum, correct? I gotta tell you, I've never seen such confidence. Oh no, I can handle that for you. Because we were talking, last year.
Perseveres.
Yeah. Oh no, I can handle that for you. Oh no, let me do this for you. Let me do that. And I'm like, this girl's amazing. I mean, even me, I'm computer illiterate. I will admit that. But for her to just kind of take that on, and such strength and confidence, it was amazing.
Amazing.
I loved it.
Thank you guys. Thank you to our crew. I don't even know who's running board. I think it's Gabe and Joseph, and Abdullah's got a whole picture array ready for tonight with the projector, so check that out.
Everything's cooking.
I don't even know who else is here. To you? Fonzie did a piece today, and his whole family's coming. So come on out, say hi to the crew, say hi to their family, come say hi to us. If not, just raise your glass at Uncle Mike's and say thank you. And we will see you tonight, 5 o'clock, ampfutures.org to get your tickets, or at the door.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.